What's up, Godzilla fans? Samson West here, and I'm bringing you my next Godzilla figure review. As you can see here, we have the CCP Godzilla vs. Mothra Larva. And this is by far one of my favorite figures out of my entire collection. I know I keep saying that about all my figures I review, but they're all my favorites. You gotta understand, they're all just so great to me. I'm so thankful to have this. A good friend of mine on Facebook, he sold this to me, so David, thanks a lot. You know who you are. And this is a holy grail for me because I thought I would never get this, especially the movie accurate version, because I think there's probably more than 3, but I only know of 3 paint schemes right now. There's this one, of course, there's a glow in the dark one, and there's a rainbow type one where it has like shades of purple and blue and just, it's holographic looking basically. So anyway, yes, I love this figure very much. I can't remember if I got him in a bag, but he did come with a header card. It is a header card and bag figure, so here is the header card. Excuse the glare. I know that's very annoying and obnoxious, but I can't do anything about it. So yes, the sticker right here says 2005. I know you can't see that either. And on the back it says CCP right there in very small lettering on this big white sticker, and it says the same thing right there, CCP Co. Ltd. And it says made in Japan. That's very important. Made in Japan, not in China. So this is very awesome. I do have the header card, so that's very, very awesome. Alright. Detail on this thing is very good. Very, very, very good. Let me get him up to the camera's face and let me adjust so you can see better. The face is very derpy, as some people will put it, but it looks pretty good. I would be freaking out and look this way too if I had a giant larval thing on my tail. So I love the way everything looks about him, because it's just so great. You have the silver highlights on both the eyebrows, of course just white eyes with big black pupils, purple on the inside of the mouth with all the shiny nasty dirty teeth. You have the black, just the charcoal black skin, and you can just see the rough texture going all the way down the body. I know I'm rubbing all over this thing and that's kind of perverted. So it has the tan highlights on the inside of the hands, same with the underbelly of the tail and the feet, and even the Mothra Larva. They've been crawling around and playing in the dirt, so they're going to look like that. And the ghostly white fins going down the back, that's just great, how it fades from the black of the charcoal on Godzilla's skin to the ghostly white on the spines going down the back. The Mothra Larva looks very good. You have the rough, bumpy, nasty looking face. I know, she's rather ugly. It's so sad. You have the blue eyes, and you just have the shiny, like, brown color going all the way down the body. Everything about this just looks awesome to me. So putting him back. Oh yeah, something else I need to note on detail. The right foot is completely flat, while the left foot, he balances on one point. He balances basically on one toe, because if I turn to the side, you can see that this is at an angle on the left foot. So that's pretty cool that they did that. I like that a lot, how he balances on one foot. But it has troubles when you're not putting him on a completely flat surface. He won't balance that well. So I'm going to adjust and we can carry on. Articulation with this thing is also equally impressive because the head spins. I'm not going to force it because this thing is very hard vinyl, so if you force it too much it'll become loose, and that would just irritate me to no end. And each of the arms can move a little bit, but like I said, rough vinyl, I'm not going to force it to make it all loose and irritating. I am OCD. So there, you have both the legs. They move a bit easier, so there you go. Both legs move a bit easier. The tail wibble wobbles because, like I said, hard vinyl. There is a glue seal right here. I don't want to break it because I don't know if it'll rotate or just pop off. Oh yeah, the Mothra Larva itself. It spins rather smoothly though. It spins at the middle of the body. So there you go. Lots of good points of articulation. I don't really see why you would need much more than that. It doesn't need to pivot at the waist or anything. Okay, sizing on this thing is also pretty great. You have the Bandai Mothra Larva. And if it's an okay scale, I think this is the most accurate Mothra Larva you would have to use with this, because this one has blue eyes just like the one on the tail. I do pay that much attention to detail, guys. I'm really sorry I'm that OCD. But if you use other Mothra Larva figures, most of the times they have red eyes, which I will bring that in too. Get him out of the way. Here is the Marmot Par Babies Mothra Larva. Let's just go ahead and bring out the twin also. So yeah, these two fit in a lot better scale with the Mothra Larva on the tail. The Bandai one was a little bit bigger than the one on the tail, as you can see, while these two fit in much better scale. They're a little bit smaller, and they just all around look great. So get them out of the way, and let's do one final figure to compare with this one. Being that this is the 64 Godzilla, let's whip out the other 64 Godzilla I have. Here it is, the Bandai Memorial Box Godzilla. And he's pretty awesome. They're all awesome. Everything's awesome. There's nothing more awesome than all the figures I have in my collection. So this just fits good. I mean, it's cool. Just two different Godzilla 64s side by side. Everything just looks great. I'm so happy, and I know that I'm rambling. So let's get him out of the way, put him back in the center, and go ahead and finish off this review. So yeah, this was a significantly shorter review than most of them that I've been doing, but I'm going to try to make it that way from now on. I don't need it to be long and drawn out as usual. So, okay, all this being said, let's go ahead and give this guy a grade. I would say a good 9 out of 10 on this one because he is pretty great with detail. I love all the detail. You got the articulation is maxed out. You got all the places on him that can move, that should move. And sizing is okay, but not perfect. As for rarity, this thing is pretty damn hard to find. It took me several years to finally get my hands on this thing, and thank God that I did. So yeah, 9 out of 10, and I couldn't ask for more. With all that being said, I guess there's nothing more that I need to do except for say sayonara.